Hi everybody, 4Art Alive here with another Keyforge video. This is going to be another deck opening video. So I picked up another one of these Age of Ascension decks. They're on sale at the moment around near where I am, so I've been picking up a few of these and keen to see if I can get a really great Age of Ascension deck. I know they're out there, not had too much luck so far in pulling them, so I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll get cracking straight into it. So what have we got then? It's KF Wevilpores of the Ephemeral City. It's a Shadows Logos disc deck, so like in the house distribution. Pretty interesting Archon card there. I'm not sure if you can see it too clearly with the kind of funny lightning effect above the Archon. So let me see if I can get into the deck and let's see what cards we've got. So let's have a look at these cards. First up, we are in Dis with Binding Irons. That's a good card to see. Cull the Weak, destroy the least powerful enemy creature. Another good action. Exhume, great action. Amber Pit, choose a creature from your discard pile. Play that creature as if it belonged to the active house and was in your hand. Lash of Broken Dreams, keys cost +3. Unlock Gateway, Omega. Destroy each creature. So yeah, if I've got the right other cards in hand to make use of this, it's pretty good. Obviously it's an Omega, so you kind of give your opponent first advantage in resetting the board. Double Unlock Gateway. I mean, I do love the artwork on these cards. Yerk, play, choose and discard a card from your hand. Anguish, 6 power for each. Damage on Anguish, your opponent's keys cost +1, so getting some damage on this gives you some key cost control. Bloodshot Imp, after a creature reaps its controller must sacrifice it. That's always handy. Hysteria, return each creature to its owner's hand. Spider, Skirmish, spider gains poison while attacking an enemy flank creature. And a fair game. This is an interesting action. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck and reveal their hand. You gain 1 amber for each card of the discarded card's house revealed in this way. Your opponent repeats the preceding effect on you. So tends to only really work for me when I'm getting near the bottom of the deck and I know what I've got left in hand, and I'm pretty confident I'm not going to be giving away too much amber, otherwise that can be you know, that can really work against you. You can end up giving your opponent a load of amber and letting them forge if it goes badly. Now let's get into the Logos. Cull the Weak. So pretty much got the Maverick version there in Logos. That's pretty insane. So here's the original Cull the Weak in Dis. And then you can see there the Maverick symbol. Not seen that before. I'm not sure quite how the purple artwork goes with the Logos background, but another Cull the Weak, this time in Logos. So that's pretty rare to see a Maverick like that. Archimedes, double Archimedes. Hexpion, so destroyed archive Hexpion on the top card of your deck. Lab Work, archive a card. Another Lab Work, so some archiving here. Titan Librarian. At the end of your turn, if Titan Librarian is not on a flank, archive a card. Another Titan Librarian. Bouncing Death Quark. Memory Chip, after you choose Logos, choose your active house, archive a card. Getting plenty of archiving. Entropic Swirl. Choose a creature. For each trait that creature has, deal it 2 damage and gain 1 amber. So quite a few creatures have 2 traits, so that potentially does it 4 damage and gains you 2 amber. I like Entropic Swirl. And lastly, Scientifical Hack. For the remainder of the turn you may use friendly archives as if they belong to the active house, so that could be handy to use that Lash on a non-dis turn. Interesting, lots of archiving, not sure how I'm going to use it necessarily, but low stack. Now, Shadows, Bad Penny. Furtive Investors, gets you an amber. If your opponent has more amber than you, gain 1 for each key your opponent has forged. Another Furtive Investors, I think there are better cards than that. Knuckles Bolton. Elusive and Skirmish. Life for a life, sacrifice a creature to deal 6 damage to a creature and you get an Amber Pip. Miasma, great card. The opponent skips their Forge Key step. Sucker Punch, that's an alpha card. Play, deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. If that creature is destroyed by this effect, archive Sucker Punch. So I love this card because it just keeps coming back. You play it at the start of your turn, you have to take something out, but if you can, if they've got small creatures on the board, you archive it, it's going to come back again on your next Shadow's turn. All Alpha and Omega, play, steal 3. I've actually won a really tough competitive game by playing this, and my opponent couldn't come back and they couldn't get me off check. So I've got an interesting view of this card. I think it's great because you know, it basically was a game-winning card. At other times you're basically sacrificing your whole turn just to steal 3, so you're going to have to weigh up whether it's worth it or not. Yancey Gang, action, steal 1. Love that creature. Dusk Runner, this creature gains Reap, steal 1. Hideaway Hole, Omni, sacrifice Hideaway Hole. Creatures you control gain Elusive till the start of your next turn. And Rigged Lottery, which is another action. Each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck. For each Shadows card discarded, its owner gains 1. So if you are up against someone who is not playing Shadows, and you are pretty confident you've still got a load of Shadows cards in your deck, that can be pretty good. Right, so those were the cards. Bit of a mixed bag. Interesting to see that Maverick Cull Week in Logos. Certainly was a bit surprised when that turned up. Let me just see how much Amber's on the cards and do a quick count of the creatures and actions. So Amber Pips first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 Amber on the cards, so that's a bit higher than average. So that's good if you can play through them. Creatures. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 creatures, so very low creature count, 12 creatures. I've got 4 artifacts, so I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Actually, I think I've got an upgrade in here that I missed. Dusk Runner. Yep. So 19 actions, 12 creatures, 1 upgrade, and 4 artifacts. So a bit of a weird balance in the deck. Very low creature count, relatively speaking. A lot of archiving, a lot of actions. So this looks like one of those decks where you're just going to be really playing a lot of actions and playing through your deck as quick as you can, rather than trying to dominate the board or anything like that. Interesting combination of cards. Like I say, plenty of archiving in Logos there. Shadows, not as much stealing perhaps as you might like, so be interesting to see how this one plays out. I'm probably going to give it a go just because it is that bit different. It's a bit of an outlier with the low creature count. So that was KF Wevilpores of the Ephemeral City, Shadows Logos Dis. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, do hit the like button. Please do subscribe to the Keyforge channel here because I've got lots of great Keyforge videos, loads of great content. Also play on the Crucible, and you can catch me over on Twitch streaming games, so please do follow me there. It's Forerata Live on Twitch. Subscribe to that as well so you can catch me playing with this deck and a whole load of others, and some gameplay from time to time. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching.